Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first makeup tutorial of 2016. I almost said 2015 in my head, but of 2016, and I wanted to start off my first makeup tutorial by doing a smoky eye because I feel like I don't do smoky eyes that much, but I tried to keep it kind of, you know, still pretty, like kind of natural. I tried not to use black, that way it wasn't something too harsh. But if you do want to make it even more smokier, use black eyeshadow. I'm probably going to slap some black on in a minute because I'm getting ready to head out the door. Hope you guys like this tutorial. It's a nice kind of pinky mauve smoky eye. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this smoky eye look, then just keep watching the video. Thanks guys. I already have my brows on like I always do. I like to do this before off camera, excuse me, can't talk. I've already primed my eyelids and I've put a little bit of concealer on, but not too much because I wanted to show you guys. I'm just taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 25 medium, and I am just going to apply a little bit more on here, and I am just going to blend this out with my damp beauty blender. Asking about a brow tutorial, it is coming your way. I'm going to zoom you guys in for the eyeshadow. To set the concealer that I placed on my eyelids, I have been using this off camera a lot. It is currently my absolute favorite, and it is a Wet n Wild eyeshadow. It's in the shade Creme Brulee. Yeah, it's in the shade Creme Brulee, and it just looks like this. I've really been liking this eyeshadow. I love it for setting all over the eyelid. I've used this as a eyeshadow before too, but recently I've just been loving it to set. An eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to be using this NYX eyeshadow palette called In the Bloom. It just spoke to me when I saw it at Ulta. I was like, you are the most beautiful thing ever. Like, these eyeshadows are gorge in my opinion, so we are going to be using for the majority of this look. I'm going to be taking this taupe shade color. I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush like this one, and I'm just going to start working it in on the outer part of the eye, and then working it up into the crease very slowly, taking my time. Put it on probably about 3 times just to get the color a little more intense. A nice, actually gray toned kind of taupe shade, which I think is phenomenal. This kind of pink kind of shade, it looks like it's got a little bit of plum kind of grape properties in. Now I'm going to take this kind of darker shade, and I'm going to start working this in a little bit on the outer part of the lid, and I'm just going to try and focus this like on the outer V of my eyeshadow and just stay there. Slowly working this kind of halfway of the crease because I do want to keep it rather light closer to the inner corner, so I'm not going to take it all up to the I'm not going to take it so close to the inner corner of the crease. I'm just going to go with a fluffy brush that has no color on it or any eyeshadow, and I'm just going to go in here and just blend out any of these harsh lines. Because I thought this would be more shimmery and it kind of comes off a little matte, I'm going to go in with my Morphe brushes palette, and this one is in 35T. This is the 35 taupe palette. I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm just going to pack it right over that lid shade color. I'm going to clean up any of this like powder that fell off. That's why I like doing my eyeshadow first. Now what we're going to do is put on some foundation. But before we do that, we're going to put on a primer. I'm going to be trying this sample that I got or this, like, yeah, sample. I was gonna say tester. This sample, the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. This on the nose area, right under the eye, right here. That's where I have more pore problems. I'm also gonna put it on the chin and the forehead because this is just gonna work as my primer today. So I'm just gonna put it all over the face where I usually would. Like, for foundation today, I'm gonna be taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. And I'm gonna mix these two together. I'm just going to dot it on. I'm just going to blend everything out with a damp beauty blender. Apply it on the other half of my face. So now we can move on with concealer. For concealer today, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer because you guys already know, like, I love this, so what's new? I'm going to be taking the one in the shade 25, which is medium. I'm just going to put this under my eyes, kind of in a triangle shape. I'm going to be taking the Dream Lumi pen. Highlighting pen, yes, highlighting concealer pen by Maybelline as well, and mine's in the shade Ivory, and I'm just going to put this under the eye because it's going to place a couple of lines under here on each side, and you don't need much. I mean, this is the girl with all this cake, right? I'm going to be taking my beauty blender just to blend this out. Inner corner because I can't get up so close with that beauty blender or else I'll get concealer on the nose and it just drives me crazy. I'm going to be taking a brush. I'm going to be taking the Sigma Precision Round Brush. It's a P82. I love this thing, and I just go in here and I just blend that out. So then I'm going to immediately go in and set this under eye. Be taking an oldie but a goodie because I haven't been using this for quite some time off camera, and even in my recent videos I've been using the Rimmel Stay Matte, but today I'm going to be using my Airspun Face Loose powder. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to be setting my under eye. I'm actually going to be taking the beauty blender, so I'm going to also powder the rest of my face using the mirror that I'm using the Select Sheer Pressed powder. Mine is in the shade NC45, and I'm just going to put this all over, well, not all over the face, not under the eye, but I'm going to put it on my forehead, my T-zone, and this area. What I do is brush off all this under eye powder now. That way we can go in here and do our lower lash line. I'll be taking the NYX palette. I'm going to be taking that brown shade again, and that's what we're going to use to start making that lower lash line smoky. Make this super close, and I'm basically just going to start outlining the lower lash line with this eyeshadow. And I took it all the way to the inner corner, and I'm going to be taking that taupe shade, and that's what we're going to use to kind of buff it out a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh, but it also is going to make it more smokier. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to put on some mascara because we are going to be applying falsies. I'm just taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. You can use any mascara you want. I personally, like I say in every video, don't care because all I really care about is just our brow highlight. I'm actually going to be taking the Wet n Wild shadow in Creme Brulee that I used, and I'm just going to use this on my brow bone. Are going to contour or bronze or whatever it is you want to call it or do. I am going to be taking the Bahama Mama bronzer. I'm going to be taking the MAC Extra Dimension bronzer in Delphic, and I am just going to blend out that harsh contour line that we have. For blush, we're going to be taking the e.l.f. blush palette, and this one is for dark skin, or it's in the shade dark, I guess, this palette. And I'm going to be taking a little bit of this blush mixed in with a little bit of that blush. Pretty pigmented, so a little goes a long way with these, trust me. Lesson learned. I'm going to be taking lashes by Coco Lashes. These ones are Misha's, and I'm just going to pop these onto my eye. If you guys have trouble if you guys have trouble putting on false eyelashes, I do have a video that I made like a year ago. If you guys want a more current one, I can definitely film one, but I will link that one down below for the meantime, because I do like to pop these on off camera. So I'm just going to place these on, and I'll be right back. So my eyelashes are now on. I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara now to the lower lashes. Now all that's left are the lips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my lip. Milani Nude Lip Liner. It just looks like this. And I want a very nude lip, just because I feel like this is smoky enough for me. So I'm just going to line my lips. I'm going to take ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips in Trap, and I'm just going to put this on the bottom part of my lip because I'm going to mix it with another liquid lip. And then I'm going to take one of the new Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This one right here. I don't know what shade this is in. I have it on here, so I don't know. It just looks like a light kind of pinky color. And I'm going to put this on the top part of my lip. Just going to mix them together. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I hope you liked this smoky eye that I did. I absolutely love how it turned out. I've been so in love with these like rose kind of pinky shades, and I love it. And I also like that I didn't go too smoky, because I would have added black, but I felt like that would have been a little too much. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see next, or if you did enjoy this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up if you liked, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!